Now, what I know is that I'm no longer selling kobo, no more 1 bottle, 2 bottle. No. What problem? There was something Rita said yesterday. He said, this one is not a matter of selling drugs. What is your problem? What solution do you want? We can give it to you. I learned that we are here to offer solution. And the solution will favor all of us. Because that person gets value, you get value. And you get so many other things apart from value. You get connection, you get feedback, because they are coming back to say, that solution helped us. How can we get more? So I've learned that. I saw that initially I was wondering how I was going to use the solution part, but the testimonies yesterday cleared the doubt for me. And in the evening, I went for digging deep in the church, and we are talking about fear. And he said, facing your fear. Your fear are those things that you position to limit you. It's you that position those things, and they limit you. So what are my fears in Green Monday? What are my limitations? I'm facing them. Thank you, babe.
So we are creating consultants. And the difference is knowledge. Once you become aware, I like what beside Robert Williams said. He said, I saw the wellness philosophy and I have chosen prevention. Okay? Somebody will say, okay, you know what? I realize this. And guess what? Everybody is either operating with nutrition, prevention, or intervention. And if you look at it very well, nutrition and prevention are proactive. Intervention is reactive. Somebody will ask, how can I set budget for my health for the year when I don't know what sickness I will have? That is the thinking of a reactive person. He feels, when I have illness and I need to take care of it, I will find out the budget. Somebody who is proactive knows, I need to get involved with Green Monday. I need to do my HMO. All the budget I need to spend for the year for my health is done. Every other thing from then on is free because I already insured myself and prepared ahead. So we need to begin to think proactively and realize. And then she mentioned something, fear. The fact that this solution part, and people always resist that. What's again? They've come again. They've changed something again. Hey, which one again is the solution part? We know bros and silver. You have no idea how much work went behind structuring the solution part. If you have gone to the pages, each disease has research. Each disease has testimonies that suit it. So every page you get to, you will see the reason why you need to pay attention to this. But we have it now. There's nothing to fear. Go out there. And the beautiful thing now is, even if somebody says no to you, they are not saying no to you. They are saying no to their problem. So you have this challenge. You have someone that has a challenge. This is what you want to do. And if there's one of the parts that I love the most in social part, is the senior citizens part. I'll tell you why. The moment the person buys that senior citizens part and they give their parents or their loved ones, it cannot take 2 weeks before their parents begin to tell them, this thing I give you is very good though. This thing I gave you is very good though. When you get it, so you have reinforcement happening from home. So it's easy to migrate that seed into the soil and take it off the shelf. You know, so as in, even if they don't buy the full pack and you give them a little to give their parents are very powerful for this our business. Someone that got bound. Another one. You know, so the fact that you share the testimony, the fact that you can, so all those packs are solid and there is more coming. And then with the Doctor Connect. If you know, and I'm sure you'll become clearer. There's a slide, I want to blend the slides. So bring Doctor Connect every Monday so that when you get the slides, you get the full picture. What the pack you're getting when you come on board, what's the pack you're getting if you're already inside, all of those details. And I think we have something amazing. Anything on the online community? So we have another hand that showed up. Yes, please, you can come. You cannot see your brand. You are not question anymore. You cannot see your destiny.
Coming up. Good morning, everyone. My name is Diana Oinola. In short, these 3 days is something else. I feel so energized, so, ready to just take the world by storm. Um, of course, as the year started, we've been planning like, oh, it's 2021, no, business has to go on another level and all of that. So what I've learned, what I've gained so far is that I need to upgrade. I need to, step up from where I'm coming from. All this 150 ml and one fire is over. one one fat burner and one. It's over. Let's. I love to help people. I'm burdened when I see people suffering. You understand? So this business is really doing it for me, and now I have an opportunity to just take it to the next level. In my team, not the Gold Crushers, my personal team, we started a challenge of the 1st of March. What's the challenge? One sign up per day. So I've been talking to my team members, and I had an amazing testimony on the 1st of March. Somebody that joined, I think she joined in January or even February. She had 4 sign-ups on the 1st. Yes. And I'm so excited. I'm bringing it all over my team. Like, she's even going, I've told her she's going to do a video. She's going to tell us what she did, how she did it. She's going to do a write-up. So now, with the solution part, I want to set up a real plan for my team. Like, okay, everyday follow-up. This is what you do. This is because even me, I need to learn. I was asking some questions yesterday, and even MI was like, Lady D, what did you say? You understand? So this training is doing it for me. My team, like CM was saying, many seeds are on the shelf, gathering dust. I shared on Monday that I had 191 members. My goal was February, we should hit 200. We hadn't hit it. So the lady that did 4 on Monday, we are now 195. As in, I'm monitoring it daily. And everybody got to be planted. And something has been on my mind since we started. And CM has been talking about investments and all these things. And I've been thinking, we have some platform.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. I'm sure you lost us for a while. We're back. Can you hear us now? Can you hear now? If you can hear now, just type yes.
Yes, we can hear, but yes.
You said it's breaking. Can you hear us clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I think those are very important points from Lady D, from D Baby. Yes. And she said basically 2 key things. One, she's monitoring the seeds that she has and ensuring that they are planted. They had a goal to do daily. I think daily is quite a stretch, though. I think it's quite a stretch. I think you can give yourself like a 30 days, because you can't do daily forever. You burn out. So you give yourself a 7 days, 14 days, 30 days to do major drive, because you can't spend all your time sowing seeds. There's seed sowing, there's land clearing, there's ridge making, there's weed clearing, there's pest catching, so there are many activities as well. So if you put all your energy, I know some people who say, I don't care about my downlines, so I just keep on getting more, keep on getting more, keep on getting more. Keep on getting more is not very long-term focused, because they need to be trained, they need to duplicate, they need to be, and I'll tell you something, if your team structure is good, there are amazing benefits that you still enjoy. There are things that are going to come on board. So I'm looking at you are 2-star, yes? And I'm thinking, you are 2-star with 190 people in your team. That's a very small number. That's a very small number. That means they're doing their GMX. That means some people are doing their GMX, and some activity that is driving that. The more, so two things want to happen to your team. You want your team to grow in numbers. I want them to grow in their own commitment. You want the rate of growth to also grow. So I think those are good things. I saw one other hand, so that I can bring this to a rest and we can move into what we have to talk about today. Did I see one more person? Okay, let's make progress. Okay, great. Someone says we're back now. Please confirm you can hear. So very quickly, I'd like us to take the conversation forward. We've learned a number of things, and I think they are very, very crucial. But like I said to you, the most important thing is not what you hear, is the commitments that you make, is what you are going to do with what you have heard. Now, this is Pump It 1.0. I'm happy to announce to you, we're going to have another Pump It conference in May. Okay, I'll celebrate that. We'll have it May, I think 24th to 26th. And we're going to ensure that by the time we're doing the next one, the very next weekend that follows that, there will be recognition for rank achievers. So technically, we have 2 months and a half to drive with things we have learned. To drive with things we have learned and see how much better we are doing. You know, when I see some people and I see the progress they are making, I see where they've come from, I am happy. I'm happy that people are really making progress. Now, in the course of the next few weeks, this month, we're going to have many people upgrade from stockists to trade partners. We're going to have many people upgrade from normal distributors into stockists. We're going to have people upgrade from star 1 to star 2, star 2 to star 3, star 3 to star 4. This year, I don't know what you see as the maximum goal of what you can achieve this year. But I want to just share something very interesting with us. It's something that you know that I like to talk about. I like to take that conversation with us a bit today because I realize I can't be sharing with outsiders and the people that are inside miss out on this. I don't think you should miss out on this. So please pay attention in the next few minutes. I want to share something that I think is very important for us to begin to build correctly. I want to share with us. Sometimes you need to hear this. You need to hear this louder for it to be abundantly clear. I want to show you something with the industry we are in and what we're playing with that we need to pay attention to. Now, if you have interacted with me a bit, you know that one of the things I'm very passionate about is what I call financial intelligence. Now, what I want to show you is how to apply that financial intelligence for this business. Because what we're talking about, this maize seed, and this is what I'm talking about, is essentially within the same line to say, how do I grow what I have? Now, this business, why am I doing this business? Why am I going to recommend this business? Why should anybody do this business? I'll tell you. Because for majority of the people you know, and the majority of the people that you will meet, they probably are going to retire, build their own homes, live in their own houses, but they will not be able to sustain their lifestyle because they, at best, have become financially independent, not free. I'll explain what all this means. Now, this survey, I've shared this survey a lot of times, and I'd like to break the survey down and then apply it to our realities. 100 people were surveyed in America, and they were surveyed when they were 25. They got 100 people together at 25, and then they said, let's study this book for 40 years. After 40 years, how old will 25-year-olds be? 65. So they went back to the pool of people that they surveyed at 25 to find out what were they doing at 65. And they made the following observations. One, they discovered that 54% of them had become financially dependent. That is more than half. Had become financially dependent. It meant they needed either the government or their children or some systems to sustain them. More than half. Out of the 100, 16 of them, even though they had retired, were not tired, they were still working. Because they realized they needed to still keep a job to sustain their lives. So security, from principal to headmaster, administrator, supervisor, they were doing different things. In America, 24 of the said that they surveyed had died. Because life expectancy in America is 65. In Nigeria, life expectancy is 53. So if you ask yourself, look at the people that you graduated from school together, how many of them are still alive? If you are 60, if you are 55, you can check that number and see how many times have you heard somebody died. In this particular class, 24 had died. 5 out of 100 were independent and only 1 was free. If your goal and desire is to become financially free, and I'll tell you what that means. If your desire is to become financially free, can you say yes? Yes. If you are not listening to me physically and you are online, can you type in that chat box, freedom? Now, if freedom is our goal, and what does freedom mean? Freedom means I have built a system that allows me to earn passive income when I am no longer working. Financial freedom means I have enough passive income to take care of my living expenses. I have enough passive income to take care of my living expenses. How do I earn passive income? There are 5 ways I can earn passive income. Say with me 5. I can't hear you. 5 ways. And I'm sure if you are in my class and done this before, you probably know the 5 ways. 1, you have paper investments where you can earn dividends. 2, you have real estate where you can earn rent. 3, you have automated businesses where you can earn commissions and bonuses from businesses that you built and are no longer in. 4, you can have intellectual property from which you can earn royalties. Are we together? And 5, you can build a network marketing organization, build it to bedrock, and be able to earn commission. Now let's do a quick analysis, and I want to show you this so that I want us to get this. If your why is strong, your how will show up. If your why is strong, your how will show up. The conversation I have with people to say, get on board something like this, is helping them realize that this is the option that they have. How much do you need per month to know that you don't need to work that month? How much will you get as a lot? And you feel this month, I don't need to work because all my bills this month are taken care of. How much is that money? Now, in Nigeria, these questions are very difficult. They are very easy in the UK. Because in the UK, your bills are preset. Water, power, data, rent. Your bills are preset. You know that if you don't work hard, you will be in trouble. In Nigeria, we still have a few things that can come up for us. Somebody said 1.8 million is what you need per month not to work. Anybody else? Give me a number. Your expenses on a monthly basis, if you can be earning this amount monthly, you can feel free to retire. If somebody is paying you this amount, your expenses can be taken care of. Somebody I will say our own is 1.8 million per month. How much is yours? 3 million. Oh, John says, if I'm earning 3 million per month, I'm fine. Anybody else? I want to find average. How much per month will you be earning that makes you feel uncomfortable? 1 million. So we have 1 million, 1.8 million, 3 million. Let's use 2 million. Are we together? 2 million per month means how much per annum? I can't hear you. 24 million. How much will I pay for a real estate? How many buildings do I need to have to earn rent of 2 million? Which location? So let's go for good location. Which location is very good? Let's do Ikeja. Let's do Ikeja GRA. Are we together? The said audio is breaking. Is it clearer now? It's better now. It was shaking for a while. Can you hear us now? Can you say yes? Let's say Kenya. How much to buy land? Just buy a house. Hold on. So I want a house that can generate 2 million. How much will that house cost? Like 150 million. Yeah? 100 million and above. About 100 million. Hello? Please pay attention. Let's have one house. So let's say it's going to cost 100 million. It's too small. Hold on now. Parano. Yes. Parano. Okay.
The value of that property was 1.5 billion. There are 22 townhouses in it, and those townhouses, maybe as a then, they were doing about 2.5 billion.
Okay. I want us to arrive at that calculation ourselves. I want us to be involved in calculation.
It must be the house that will generate 24 million in a year cannot be less than 750 million.
It must be about 1 billion.
7, not 2 million per annum, 2 million per annum, 24 million. 750 million.
Hello. Let me see if I can change the source of internet so that it can be better for those who are online. Let me try. I'm changing it. If you can still hear me, then we're in a good place. Hello. If you can hear me clearly on online, just type 111. If you can hear me clearly, type 111. I think it's very important. The audio will be clear. I'm not okay. I'll see 111. That means you're hearing me clearly now. I want you to be involved in this calculation. It's very important. Hello. We said what will make us feel comfortable when we are earning it monthly and not need to work again. Somebody said 1 million, somebody said 1.8, somebody said 3 million. We agreed an average of 2 million will be all right. Are we together? If I want to earn 2 million, I said, what kind of property do I need to build to earn 2 million? And somebody said, maybe GRA, 150 million. That's not per month, though, per annum. Because what I now need to do is multiply by 12. That's what I want to do. So said if I can use 100 million to build a house in GRA, my house that I'm living, I think my rent is about 2 million. That house will not go for anything less than 150 million. But let's assume 100 million. Let's come lower and say 100 million will fetch me a house of 2 million. It means if I want to earn 2 million per month, which is 12 months, I will need 12 of those. That will come to 1.2 billion. Hello? 1.2 billion. How long will it take you to grow your money to 1.2 billion? By virtue of the savings you are making today. No, very important. It's answering correctly. Now, hello. Yes, now. How much do you have in savings today? If you have 100 million naira in savings today, and you have saved it over the last 20 years, it means it took you 20 years to save 100 million. If you are going to save 1 billion, you need another 20 times 10 years. Hello? What am I saying? I'm saying that your normal work and your normal savings will not allow you to get to the place where you can rest if it is real estate you are banking on. For you to be able to use real estate, you need to make the money from something else. So let us put question mark in front of real estate. And let's go to shares. How many of us have earned dividend before here? You have earned dividend before? 5 naira 20 kobo, 17 naira 50 kobo, 1,700 something naira. It will look like dividend doesn't pay very well, but it's because your investment is not big enough. If you have 1.5 billion naira as investment in shares, your dividend can then begin to become something in the neighborhood of 2 million naira per month. Are we together? So shares and real estate are around the same ballpark. The same question mark you put on real estate, let's put on shares, because there's nothing you are going to do to acquire those shares like that, except you are doing some kind of business that is generating you that volume. Are we together? Number 3 is a business that I built that I'm no longer involved in, that is growing without me. Are we together? How many businesses do you know in Nigeria where the founder of the business has left the business and somebody else is managing it? There are some. Oh, there are some. Nigerian cable wire is currently being run by the man's son. Abi? The man has left, the son is running it, he's running well. The man can be any passive income now. GT Bank is still being run by one of the people that started it. Zenith, the person that started it is no longer running it, but the person is staying on top of the building where the person that is running it from. It's in the penthouse. He hasn't really left. He left because the Nigerian law says after you run as MD for 10 years, you have to resign and find a replacement. Now, what am I saying? I'm saying that the businesses that have run and have been transferred to the next generation are not many. Many businesses are going to have problems in this our generation because the children are abroad. Are we together? And they have no interest in coming back. I've seen a few, and I've seen the trepidation and concern. What am I trying to share? I'm saying that yes, you can build a business and hand over to the next generation and be able to generate passive income. It will require a lot of sweat, a lot of blood, a lot of energy, and it's not just like this. I have a woman somewhere in Okobi there that I respect a lot. She does retail business. She's a distributor for Cadbury. She's a distributor for Unilever. She's a distributor for Nestle. That's the business that she did. And I used to come and do holiday in her house when I was in secondary school and primary school. I've seen the children go abroad, go and study, come back and resume in her business. So when she goes, they continue. Not a bad model. What am I saying? I'm saying business is going to also have its challenges. It's a tough place to play in. So out of 5 options, we are looking at 3 of them and we're saying it requires high capital, high commitment, high energy. Are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, to become poor, to become rich, they are both hard. You need to choose your own hard. I say, which hard do I want? Do I want the hard life of poverty or do I want the hard life of attaining wealth? Choose your hand. I like the verse in the scriptures. It says, the hand of the diligent will bear rule, but the lazy person will be given to forced labor. I tell you, whether you are diligent or lazy, you will work. The diligent will work, his hand will bear rule. The lazy will be given to forced labor. It will work. One will enjoy their work, one will work because they have to work. They say, I don't want to work, I don't want to. You will do nice watchman. You will do bricklayer. I don't want to go to school, I don't want to do the hard work. You will do something, you must work. Now, what am I saying? Number 4 is intellectual property. And sometimes children get carried away with these things. They see Davido, they see whiskey, and they feel, music is where the money is. What they don't see is the number of Davidos that will never be known. What they don't see is the number of whiskeys. I know the guy that helped Wizkid for his first album that blew. I know the guy. He's one of my I'll say it's my boy. He was a teenager. I was a teacher in Sunday school. As they'll be inside one small, wherever here, everyone is trying. If you see me, they are trying. There are plenty of people trying that never get known, never get seen. In fact, before they get seen, they have tried for years. There's one guy that is the Eastern sensation now. I'm sure the Easterners here will know a little of the story. Is it Flavor, Abi? You know how many years that guy has been singing in the East? For like 7 years, from bar to bar to bar to bar to bar, doing karaoke, singing other people's songs. Hausa. Eventually, he blew from South Africa. And now, everywhere. What am I saying? Intellectual property is not moi. It's not I know how to rap. I can sing. In fact, the people that are singing, the people that hit it most in singing, they don't know how to sing. What's the band singing? The band. And it's okay. So what am I saying? I'm saying it requires high talent, it requires hard work, it requires time and chance. Now, there's musical, there's football. There's also the one for people like me, which is write a book, intellectual property, or develop a software like Bill Gates, or do those things. If you know the softwares that never got to the public, that decided to send it into free share, is work. If you write a book and the book will sell without you, you will build a reputation first. If you're a footballer and the highest any footballer now is Ronaldo, and that's because, I think he has a lot of endorsements, he has a lot of whatever, his guy has played his game very well. But it's a time game. Once you clock some particular ages, you're out of the scene. Smartness is ensuring that while you are there and you are playing, you create structures in other spaces as well that can finance your life when you no longer have sensation. Because before Ronaldo, there was somebody. There was Ronaldo, I mean, there was another Ronaldo. Are you following me? Follow me.
There was
So we see this landscape. Now, number 5 is network marketing. And not anyhow network marketing. Are you with me? 1, paper investment. 2, real estate. 3, automated business. 4, intellectual property. 5, network marketing. Listen. When people hear network marketing, they are excited. Many of the people that are excited are jokers. Because if you see the work that real estate needs to do and the capital they need to gather, if you see the work that automated business needs to do, if you see the work that intellectual needs to do, you don't think, because I've signed up, I will cross my legs, I'll be waiting for my passive income. Your passive income is coming to meet you. Your passive income has taken Okada from the village. It's coming to Lagos. For you to build your network marketing business to be able to generate passive income, you need to build it. You need to plant the seeds, water the seeds, take care of the seeds, nurture the seeds, and give it a commitment of at least 7 years. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to class one day and you commit yourself to continue to go to class, anything that has to do in class, do it. Anything that has to do in class, do it. If you go to class for 7 years, you will find yourself in. You will. Because beginning is half done. But there's a commitment that you must back it up. You will advance. How did you graduate from school? We didn't, once we enter school, we were not thinking about it again. The only thing we thought about is, how do I finish? How do I finish? How do I finish? How do I finish will carry to the end. If you enter into this business and you commit yourself to do what it takes, in 5 years, you will be at least 5-star. I saw a lady. I wanted her to come and speak with us in this meeting, but maybe second pump, she will come and speak with us. She's from Cameroon. She just became SD3 in Longbridge. I have plenty of plenty of proteges in Longreach. So she became SD3 and she was narrating her story. And I liked that story. It took her 10 years. Now, it took her, I think, 2 years to become D1. To move from D1 to also to D2. Now, that's like saying it took her 2 years in Green Monday to become star 1. It was taking 2 years to move from star 1 to star 2. Another 2 years to move to like. Took like 2 years. And then and then in the last 3 years, because of the noise around and because of what's going on, she now did the very big ticket places in one year. Now, what am I saying? I'm saying you need to give it the commitment of time. And I like her own story, particularly because the company actually folded up in their country. The company folded up in their country. And she begged them that even though the country is leaving, that they should still allow them to continue. Now, what am I saying? I'm saying that it is not just because you are now doing network marketing. That's not the reason why you generate passive income. No. There is a way you need to do the business to be able to achieve the result that you desire. And it's not going to be less work. Guess what? Somebody analyzed and said the only chance that 95% of the human beings you will see have for passive income is network marketing. If you are not born with a silver spoon and you don't have access to big money, how do you have 1.5 billion? How? Tell me. You can be doing buying and selling and bringing in, you can do automated business. It will take you effort, it will take you time. I have some friends from Anambra who are selling electrical fittings and how they grow the business into business that is doing turnover of 200 million, 400 million, and they're growing their stuff. Are we together? It will take time. It will take time as well. It will take time and commitment, automated business. But this industry allows you to be able to start with 65,000 naira, 40,000 naira, 700,000 naira, 400,000 naira. You can start, and if you painstakingly give it process, you can build. Now listen, not only can you earn the income, you can invest in real estate, you can build your business to a point where hands-free, you earn 2 million naira per month without thinking about it. 2 million naira is small in this industry. You saw the challenges we went to calculate 2 million naira per month. 1.5 billion naira house, shares of 1.5 billion, business I will run for 25 years, and then hand over to the next generation. Intellectual property I will build my reputation, Ronaldo. Ronaldo is not playing, no. He's waking up every morning, doing exercises, doing his commits, working hard to be able to still perform at the level that he's performing at. Now, in this industry, by the time you become Ruby director, you have blown 2 million naira per month casual income away by a distance. So why should you not commit time and energy to drive it? Why should it be difficult? Robert Kiyosaki says this is a business school for people that like to help people. To say, look, not only are you building something that can give you passive income, you are also learning business. Hello? In the last 2 days, 3 days, have we learned things we can apply in other businesses? If you are shy before and this business helped you to break your shyness, can you use that for anything else? Yes, of course. Let me tell you something. Why did Dr. Connect come to talk to us? You think we applied for it? No. Why they come talk to us? Because there's something all of us here have learned about business that many people are struggling with. Marketing is a big problem for many people. They don't know how to take their products to the market. You and I have conquered the fear of rejection. Are we together? Yeah. Somebody is wondering, if I tell them and they don't say, they say no. They say no. Next. Next, I am too sure that when you say no today, somebody will still tell you later that you will say yes to. So maybe it's my fault I came to you first. Say, so you finally joined. Say, hey, my auntie that told me. My auntie. So what am I saying, ladies and gentlemen? I'm saying, listen. We are trained, we went to school, we were schooled, and the concept behind all our training was how can we become secure? Let me have my own house so that landlord will not disturb me. Let me have my own car so that area boys will not disturb me. Let me have my own. We are not trained to think, how can I be free? How can I get myself to a place where, let me tell you something, something I will share, it will look like, really? I was talking to one of my senior friends, and they said, do you know this thing I'm saying is wisdom? You're learning from us. I and my wife just decided one day to go and visit one of our acquaintances. So let's go and visit. And maybe one day we'll come and visit you as well. So let's visit this man. He's a captain. So let's visit him. Let's visit your friend. So when we went to visit him, we realized that he was doing nursery and primary school in his house. The captain. And why? We thought about it. He had built a house with the children in mind. The children must go. Are we together? Your children will go. Amen? Your children will grow and they will go. Can I hear an amen? So they will grow and go. The 5-bedroom palace you built will become a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 other rooms to sweep. Someone says, some have gone. Good. Now, they decided to creatively convert a good portion of the house into a nursery school. That's someone that doesn't have ego and pride. Some of us, our ego and our pride is not going to allow us to, that's my house. I don't even want anybody to take my boy's ego and pride. And I said to them, me, where I'm staying now, with the children, is a rented apartment. I have tenants. My tenants can conveniently take care of my landlord. Are we together? But I don't want to build a house and stay in a house where I'll be fooling myself. I've gone to inspect house in GRE before, where the man of the house was taking us around the house. They wanted to sell the house. They were living inside it. In their glory days, it was a 7-bedroom mansion. At the balcony of the house, they showed me where Awolowo and Fajuyi and the Yoruba elders, where they met to discuss blah, 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 blah. Solid house. They want to now divide the house into 4, create 4 houses from it, sell 2, keep 1, and use 1 as tenant. I want to go to the house. The woman of the house, being a senior citizen, needs arthritis and pains solution pack. So she said she has not climbed those stairs in the last 5 years. So everything upstairs has not, so they were telling us that in case you get upstairs and it's dirty, it's because I don't go there. To even sweep the ground floor, it's a challenge. It's only the husband and the wife, they are both in their 70s, 60, they are old. All the children abroad. They don't have house help. Why would they have house help now? Do you understand? What are we saying? I'm saying, understand what I'm saying? We are saying security will, and a young man will take 30 million. Dr. Diron now. Normally people with Dr. Diron's age, our generation, they'll be thinking, I need to build a house. All my mates have built houses. He will look at his pocket and feel, I cannot afford land in GRA. So he will go and build in Ikorodu. He wants to kill himself. Because the time that he will spend on the road, he will grow old faster. He will need solution pack. Now this is what will happen. Though. You go and build in the Ikorodu, you'll be commuting from Ikorodu to Lagos, 2 hours. Are we together? That house, you will build it big because people are going to do housewarming. And whether you build it in GRA or you build it in Ikorodu, it's only the land that the price is different. The building will cost you the same amount. So let's say you spend 25 million naira doing that. That's 25 million naira. It's a seed of, it's seeds of corn. Oh. They are seeds of corn that he can use to expand his business. You would think he has not eaten it, but building a house is eating it. He has picked it. I was saying yesterday when I was talking about Warren Buffett, and I said he has not left his house. It's when you don't have peer pressure, when you are not comparing yourself with anybody, and you realize where I'm living is, they call him the Wizard of Omaha. He has lived in the same village. It's a village in America. He has lived in the same village. They know him. When he wants to do his annual general conference, they fly from all over America to come there to come and listen to what exactly is the report for this year. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yeah, they've invested. He has built a profile, and he's been doing it for 35 years. He has not left the place. It's understanding that I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it for show. I'm doing it because it's adequate. If you want to build, you commit your energies and your resources to build. Now, in network marketing, it can generate passive income if you give it the energy, the planning, the strategy that it requires. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell people that I'm not ashamed to be in a third world country, because third world means position. That means there's first world, the second world, and we are in the third world. Is it a good thing? No. But we can learn from the first and second world how not to become like them in the places we don't need to become like them. Are we together? I told you 3 days ago that every network marketing company that has a solid product that they are driving is good. Forever, Long Reach, I can't remember the other names, Alliance, Emotion, New Life, they're all good. It's not the company that will make you not succeed or succeed. It is what you decide to do when you're there. Now, I like the fact that we can even stay where we are and watch from behind. Are we together? So Long Reach today has hundreds of thousands of distributors, 49 people that are directors. Now, those 49 people that are directors, I will say they are technically gotten to the place where they are earning passive income. And I don't know what their numbers are, but I expect them to be more than 2 million per month. And I've seen somebody who is there in 2 years. So it's not the people that started the company. I have somebody that's there, like a protege to me. He hasn't done 3 years yet. And he's there. I have somebody who has done 7 years. And that's taken 7 years to build. I have people that have taken 8 years to build. Are we together? What am I saying to you? I'm saying the moment you realize that network marketing can give you passive income, the question you ask yourself is, how then must I build to be able to generate passive income? Some of us, it's only when we are working that it's working. It's active income we're in, though. Are we together? And active income is not bad in the beginning, though, because what you use to create your investment is your active income. When you have the energy, spend the energy. Do the meetings. Somebody said to me, CM, we're not seeing you every day, like we're seeing you during lockdown. I said, if you are seeing me every day, how will you see Dr. every day? How will you see Emma every day? How will you see Dr. Fumi every day? How will you see other leaders every day? Our work rate should be such that your team members are seeing you every day. Your team meetings are happening, you are touching sites, what's our plan today, every day. I used to work in sales for a while when I was in corporate. You know when sales people meet? Every morning. Before we leave the company, we meet for 1 hour, 7 a.m. What are we selling? Pampers and always an area. We want to go out for the day, we come together and we have a route plan. So I've done Lagos before. My route was, I have a route from Maryland to Agidingbi. It's one route. On the day I'm going on that route, I know all the superstores, all the shops, all their bookings, all the places I must stop along the way. I've been there before. I'm going back there. I have a device. That was before mobile phone. Before mobile phone, we have this, what do you call them? Kiniko pad. No, organizer, 2001. They call it something pad. You open it like this.
Yes.
He has stylus pen.
Yes.
Eh? Not post it. Not notepad. It's digital. It's a device. Like a mobile phone, but no data. So we'll go from shop to shop, record what we did, ask them, how many do you have left? How many are you buying? It's a daily grind. So the same way, and now we can do very sophisticatedly. Online, social parts. I can develop a message today, put on my status, push out a broadcast, share with friends, tell them about different things. On the day I want to even be, I can theme my days. It's one of the things I want us to do for this meeting. I was telling Emma earlier today. I said I want us to have thematic days. So you say Wellness Wednesday, Dr. Fumi, Dr. Gino, and anybody who is a doctor, you know that day. Anybody you have who you want to introduce from the angle of wellness. Wednesday, 6 p.m. We have Wellness Wednesday. Prospect is happening. The room can take 100 people. You need to register. Money Mondays. I'm taking Money Mondays. Everything about money on Mondays. We have Super Sundays. We blend it with relationships, with life generally. We do on Sundays. We can have like that. We can theme every day. You need to be. Why? Because if what you want to do is financial freedom, it's not going to happen because you join network marketing. Yeah, I've signed up now. Is it not network marketing? I'm there. No, that's how it happens. You need to deliberately build. And I'm going to show you a table. I don't have much, time to say too much today. This table is my process flow of how you move from where you are to where you want to be. And where you want to be is a place where your passive income is exceeding your living expenses. Network marketing gives 95% of the people who otherwise would not have had a chance. Hello? There's a place you get to in this business where on a monthly basis you will be earning 50 million naira. Hello? Will it be good to retire at that time? Yes. And guess what? Because what you are doing is a people business. Even your retirement will not feel like retirement. Or then you feel like seeing people, you still show up. Like Don Fila. By the way, we lost Nancy Fila last year. Don't just send me a message and says Nancy's gone. I don't even know. I don't know. But he is 90. He's 90-ish. She's younger though. She's in her 80s. I think she was 82 or so. She's younger. So yes, she's a very excited person and all that.
During that training, she didn't become online.
Yeah. That day I was wondering something is going on. Something's going on. She was reluctant. They dragged her. I'm very like her, yes. I felt she was already losing maybe some dementia. I felt maybe some dementia was happening. I felt like that as well. I didn't know you noticed. Because when I said, no, she's coming, I said, Nancy, But what am I saying? I'm saying at 90, they are still earning fantastic passive income. They are still doing very well. And when you even call them to come and talk to you, they still come and talk. Ladies and gentlemen, we can build this thing. But it's not going to be big. I've signed up. It's not by signing up. I'm planted. I am growing. I am working on my team members. I'm helping them realize they need to take responsibility and take charge of their spaces. By the way we are positioning this business today, there's nobody that is not qualified. Even if you don't want to earn money. Even if it's your general well-being that you're after. is good enough. And your loved ones. So you buy a social pack for your parents, use it to sign yourself up. Your dad says, this thing is working, oh. That's almost finished, though. And you know, I don't. Mrs. Oluwake has one very interesting testimony like that. How old is mommy? 83. She has signed up. Oh. Mommy has signed up. Oh. Mommy has other children doing other networks. Oh. They give her product. Oh. Mommy knows the one to sign up with. That's a flyer. Mommy knows the one to sign up with. Yes. Eh? She told you that she's qualified. Is she not? Wow. 83 years old. She's been using the products. She's been testing out the products. She's been getting other products as well. But she knows that this one, she's qualified. Ladies and gentlemen, financial freedom is not easy. No freedom is easy. Even getting independence for Nigeria is not easy. I'm not even saying it was not easy, because I don't think we are fully independent yet. It's not easy. It will require effort, it will require commitment, it will require consistency. How many people in Nigeria are financially free? My own estimate over the last 15 years that I've been seeing financial freedom, 1 in 1,000. 1 out of 1,000.
Daily people who are $1.
I know.
50 cents. They are 19.
I know. I'm saying in the audience that I have interfaced with. So I probably am not doing my presentations in the villages yet. But typically, before you find one person that says, I don't need to work anymore, I'm earning 2 million naira, whether I lift up my finger or not, you probably be about 1 in 1,000. Is it possible though? Is it possible to become financially free? Is it possible? Yes. If you think it is possible, type yes. Are you hearing me online? If it's possible, say yes. A lot of men are not saying yes. Anybody else? Is it possible? Now, it is possible if we are willing to pay the price, if we are willing to make the commitment, if we choose not to go the way of security and choose to go the way of freedom. I was sharing with somebody yesterday, and the person said, every money I've been making on the business, me, I've been eating it too. He said, every money I've been making, I have been eating it. You know, and I said, it won't grow. It won't grow. After a while, your downlines will get tired. Because everybody needs everybody. And if there's anything we're going to do to bring back our energy and pump up our volume, it is connecting more with others. It is, they say that the sizzle sells the steak. It's when we gather together, when we share together, we feel energized. This conference is about energy. It's about coming together, sharing, talking, and getting energy. Because when you have energy, that energy can carry you for 90 more days until you gather again and gather energy. And it's energy. And guess what? It gets to a point, I'll tell you something. If it is building very fast, it will not build very long. But if it's building and you're consistent, I tell you, if you plant maize, 3 months, you see fruits. If you plant cashew, 5 years. But after it begins to fruit, it will continue to fruit. Eh? Like cocoa. So I have been in network marketing business before, where in 1 year my team size grew to 60,000. 60,000. 2007, I was a star. I became a star. I remember going somewhere and the people there couldn't believe that I was Deola Kemi. Say, are you Deola Kemi? I'm talking about 2009. Say, are you Deola Kemi? I said, yes. They said, where's your security protocol? That they cannot believe that it's me that, because I went to do a training, it was MTN. I went to do a training for them for 3 days. We went to do a team effectiveness training. Eh? You heard about it? So we did training for like 3 days. After we had finished training, and of course, in the evenings we'll do party, we'll dance, all the do music. So it was we'll do training in the afternoon, and then in the evening we organize party. So by the third day, somebody just this guy is free with us, everybody. So he came and said, wait, your name sounds like a name that is familiar. That Deola Kemi, do I know one Deola Kemi? I said, Deola Kemi that did it. He said, yes. He said, I'm the one. Say, go. He's the one. He's the one. Now, how come you don't have, as in, they didn't see me physically, I was online. So it was my online persona. They felt the way this guy talks, the way guy says this, the way he must have like 3 more posts. Now, it grew to 6,000 in 1 year. It died in 2 years. And it's very simple. Simple. If it is quick in coming, it will not last long. If it happens too quickly and too rapidly, once you see anything that is driving ginger like that, it's not sustainable. There's how slow it will be as well that it will die. So I'm not the proponent of slowness. It needs to take off. If you are taking your aircraft on the wrong way, there's a place where your aircraft better take off. Otherwise, you overrun the wrong way and you'll collect your license. Your upline wants to collect your license. So there's how fast is not sustainable. There's slow that's not sustainable. What you want to do is you want to ensure that you are consistently growing and consistently value. I like the way Lady D said she's monitoring her people and saying she's 195, 190 this. The time will come when you will not know where it's coming from anymore. So let's have our clear goals. By the end of this year, what rank will you be? Type your rank, the rank you'll be by the end of this year. Say it out here. Hold on. 5 star. 5 star. Ruby director. Hello. Are you willing? No, not to you. Are you willing to deposit 100,000 naira with me? And say, if I don't achieve this thing that I've said I want to achieve, you can take it. Eh? No problem. Are you willing? Listen, I'm giving you a deal though, and I like the way I put it. You will tell me this is what you want to achieve. If I feel you can achieve it, I will not even stress you. If I think it's stretch, is why we'll do this deal, which I like. If I feel it's stretch, I'll say, give me 100,000 naira. At the end of this year, you achieve it, I give you 200. You don't achieve it, you leave it with me. Are you game? 5 star. Let's do it. What do you want to achieve? Someone says, why not? I cannot do the deal for anything less than 5 star. The deal is, if you are going to achieve 5 star and above by the end of this year, and it is at least 2 rank changes from where you are now, 2 rank changes, I am willing to collect 100,000 naira from you. Well, I'm willing to collect 1 million naira from you, up to 1 million from you. And I'm saying by the end of this year, if you achieve it, I double it for you and return it to you. If you don't achieve it, I take it. So it can be 100K, it can be 500K. I'm saying that I want to just challenge you essentially. If you are up for the challenge, see me. Kikelomon says, yes, so 100K is too small. I can easily pay that. 500K will pay me more. Yes, he asked me what will pay you. So Kikelomon, for example, minimum end of this year, 5-star. You can give 500K, I'll give you 1 million when the year is over. It's like saying you want to buy 50 acres of farmland that's already planted and ready for harvest. You can't buy it. You have to grow it. So I like it, yeah. What will pay you more is what you should do. So ladies and gentlemen, let's do a quick summary of our key thoughts. Someone say deal. Okay, that's the Kikelomon. If you're ready for the deal, that's fine. I'm ready for the deal as well. I'll take your money and use it to buy Bitcoin. At the end of the year, I'll give you double. But it's my own problem. Whether it doubles or not, it's my problem. Eh? I can't control it. So if it doubles, my problem. But I'm giving you an example of what you can even do with your team members as well. It can be 10K. It can be 50K. Just a commitment to say, it's like coaching. If I want to coach you normally as well, I'll put a fine. If we agree on doing something, you don't do it, you'll pay me. Are we together? So that you know that we are serious. Don't tell me you will do something, I will not do it. You will do it. I like Batman's plan with his teammates. If you don't do your 15% in a month, you don't do this, you are indebted, you pay. Or you do it, no choice. If you make failure painful, then more likely success will be inevitable. The reason why we are comfortable with failure is because it's not painful. There is nothing to lose. Yes, rather I do it, I don't do it. I don't do anything. Make it painful to lose. Make it painful. Make failure uninteresting by putting a price tag on it. And let's watch whether we will not succeed. So if you want to pay 100K, I'm ready to accept to. Minimum is 100K. And if 100K is too small for you, like Mrs. Pelumi Daniel now, she will need to deposit like 5 million for you to really pay her. And once she deposits 5 million naira, she knows that she will be 5-star. Because you will know. You will know that no, this 5-star. If someone is 2-star wants to do 4-star, I can consider it. Maybe we can do 100K at that level. Who is 2-star here? You are 2-star. Okay, you are 3-star. You are 4-star. You are 1-star. 1-star. You are starless. You are unstarred. You are not listening to me. Eh? How many of us in the meeting online are 2-star? Okay, we have 1-star here. Ladies and gentlemen, upgrade. Remember we said 1-star is planted, or is about to be planted. 2-star is watered. 3-star is weeded. 4-star is growing. 5-star is fruiting. Star director has started. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be an exciting year. We'll start with this month. So there's a training we're going to do this month. I think we'll kick off next week. Maybe Wednesday next week. It's a selling persuasively. persuasively. We're going to do it, and we're going to drive it with social packs. So I believe people need to learn how to sell as consultants. Because that's what we are. A proper salesperson is a consultant. I am not trying to sell you what I want to sell you. I am identifying what you need and making recommendations to you based on what you need. Once you start that conversation correctly that way, the sales process is simpler. I'm sure Rita is enjoying a lot of ease now in places where you'll have been. Let me tell you one thing that has been solved with Solution Pack. One of the things that solved with Solution Pack is the myth of this one product can solve many problems. That conversation doesn't happen again. You can't say, so why is it working for? No. What's your problem? What's the issue? There's a pack. It's not one product. There's a special pack for that challenge. It's not just use reader. Yes. Yeah.
Is it advisable to discuss the components of the pack?
Not necessarily.
Because when you ask that this pack, what does it contain? What do you do?
So I'll tell you. Is it? I like the question. The question that has been asked there is it necessary to share the content of the packs with the person? So if somebody asks you, the best thing you want to know somebody is, he says, this is, give them the link. Let them log in, choose, and read through themselves. The product packs are inside, but they are not written. We just use pictures to represent them. It's not listed, but the pictures are very accurate for what's inside. Once you leave them in, they will have done their own research. They will have done their own viewing. They've already expended energy. You know, there's a lot in marketing, there's a lot of commitment and consistency. Remember that law? Maybe we need to do a refresher on marketing laws. I saw you using reciprocity yesterday. Very good. Yesterday I shared a corollary to reciprocity, concession. Concession works very well with solution packs. Because once you don't buy 65K, you probably buy 30K, 35K. I can now say, let me make it up for you and Google do close pack. The conversion to do less and whatever is very easy for solution pack. So you want to use commitment and consistency. Commitment and consistency says the moment somebody has committed to something little, the idea of everybody wants to be seen as consistent will make them follow through. Is what they call the law of a step, a step in the door. What do you call it? A foot in the door. I explain what it means. I'll give you an illustration. So it says, if I say to you, let's go out and have dinner. And I say to you, let's go out and do this. We're already doing something together. We're working together. It will be easier for me to ask you for other things because you don't want to appear inconsistent. It's the reason why a guy and a girl are going out together. It's an abusive relationship, but the girl doesn't break the relationship. Everybody on the outside looking at the relationship, oh yeah, damn, really? Why are you not breaking this relationship? But because of commitment and consistency, the only thought going in the lady's mind is how people have come to see our wedding. They saw us together. I will now say that I'm not doing it again. Let me be patching it like that. Do I know if the other men outside are not evil? People stay committed or consistent with what they have committed to. That's the law. When somebody calls your house, your salesperson, all he wants to do is put a foot in the door. Once he puts a foot in the door, it is very likely that you open your entire door for him to come inside. And that experiment has been done in a variety of ways. So once you give them the want you to, there is the website. Go and check it. Revert to me. You have given them some work to do to show some level of commitment. That thing I asked you to go and check. You continue that conversation. So if they ask you what are the contents, you say it's a mixture of a number of herbs. It's this, there's reader, there's this. You can generally just spread a few of the thoughts without laying emphasis on it. It's a special pack. Of course, in that pack, there's body wash. That body wash is strategic. Body wash and balm are two of the most dangerous products to give people, because those products, yes, those products can create More interest. Yeah, that bank. What else do you have? Oh, that body wash. That body wash just MI has plenty of people that body wash. They bought carton.
Yes, yeah, I feel though, I don't know if it's wrong. I personally think that people who need solutions don't ask for something. I mean,
They don't really care much.
yeah, they don't have, I think it's distributors. And I don't know why they do that.
No.
I think that was what I think. You know, sometimes yeah, I think so. I don't know. Because well, maybe people have engaged. They've seen me talk about maybe some return for they see me share this food and all of that. They know that products are effective. So when I present that, there are different parts that sometimes somebody has okay, my father-in-law has that. My mother-in-law has what should the person use? I say reader, that and cleanser. The reader, that and somehow. So when I now say that there are yeah. I personally know, I don't get that.
It's how they engage the conversation.
Yes.
If you engage the conversation correctly, there are network marketing businesses where the woman that had breast cancer, I have a video of a woman that had breast cancer. We did a video for her. I'll share it at some point. She came to share her story. When she went to the other company that sold her product, they told her straight, for this breast cancer you have, the solution is 200,000 naira. Was like 400 people. So when she now got in touch with the person who told her about it, the person said it is 5,000. She said she is not interested. That I'm using product of over 200,000 naira, it's not working. It's now 5,000 naira that will work. Of course, if we had the solution part, then the person will say the solution part is 65,000. People are willing to find the money for what is directed at their problem than condescend to I will buy what. Of course, this woman has finally bought up to over a carton, but they told her it's 5,000 naira. So with solution pack, if you engage the question correctly, you should have that problem. Yes, sir. That's a question.
I also feel we need to come to it because we know why the podcast is working. So when people ask about the content of the package, it should not be a challenge to us. And it's like this one is here, this one is here. It gives us the opportunity to be able to see. Explain that what this is doing for you is this. The variant as is to say.
See, let me tell you. I like what you have said, but I'll tell you why I won't even go with that approach. In this business, you want to minimize your talking. Like Don Fala says, if you talk too much, you have lost. So you don't want to. I know that we have knowledge, and sometimes I want to share the knowledge. And sometimes in the knowledge, we are unselling the person. There is enough knowledge on the portal for them to see. If somebody really has a problem, he will read it. If there's no problem, he will not read. If there's a problem, the person will read it. What you want to do from then on is not teach them the history of geography. It's not how do you want to get this? How should we send it to you? How do you want to pick it? I can send it to you for free if you commit today. Person sees that you have removed another pain, and then you're able to close it faster. Okay? I think these are very, yes.
I also think that, honestly, when we are struggling to explain, it gives them an impression that you are
The swag for social park is a very high swag.
Yeah, just go to the link. I had the things yesterday. Two different people. Okay, one of them.
You are coming. Sorry, I hear you. I want us to close in the next 14 minutes.
Next 14.
14.
Okay, so yesterday I was talking to two different people. One of them has been buying products consistently. Him and his wife, they're elderly. Funny how the man's older sister is a distributor. She's a one-star manager now. I met her through the man. The man saw my flyer and said, oh, this product, called me. I met him, he started buying.
Flyers.
So yesterday he called me, he wanted some products. I sent to him.
That's change flags. Right.
Okay, so I was now engaging in that because he was talking about how he was using the fire and what he was getting and all of that. So I was explaining to him how to use it again. I'd already told him. So I now said, please, sir, go to this link and it will show you, we now have solution packs. It will guide you on what to use. And he was reluctant. So I'm thinking that mindset also comes to play. He went there, he saw that he had to register. He didn't want to register. He didn't want his details on the platform because he felt that once he did that, maybe he will automatically join a group and he will be getting messages and stuff. I said, no, we just need that to guide you on the solution you need. So please, because he told me he had filled it. I checked, his name wasn't there. I said, there's no way you will fill those things and I will not know. So I said, please go there and don't worry, you are safe. We won't disturb you. So,
how old is this person?
16.
And you already selling products. You don't need to wait. You don't need to use it. I don't think you need to. I think it's how you're going about it. How you're going about it. Yeah, it's how you're going about it. So that person doesn't need. It doesn't. That person already buys from you. You are the one that will now educate that person about social pack. You don't need to get the person to go and be filling another form again. You already have access to him. The beauty of the form is I can have somebody in Zimbabwe, somebody in America, somebody in the US, somebody in Abuja. The form is to help me reach people I cannot reach. If you already reached him, just explain to him that if you want to do this well, there's a 90-day pack, a social pack that works for you. You can go there and open it for him yourself and show him this is what you need to have. You already have his contact details. Okay. It's a lead capture form. It's to capture leads. You already have him. You already captured his lead. What you want to do with him is convert.
Okay.
You know, not begin the process again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. We need to do a flyer on social media. So, and that will be for people who are offline, who are not online. Because if it's online, ladies and gentlemen, what we have there, if you maximize it, in the next 2 months, the number of people that will join you, you'll be amazed. Is leads generation, leads conversion, sales, and then referrals. So that portal is for generating leads. If you already have them in your leads, add them to your list, broadcasting to them. But you can reach new people. And I'll tell you something, Facebook will not allow you advertise herbal supplements. So if you want to post on Facebook, what you want to do is, you're not talking about any problem. You're talking about ebook. That's why you put ebook there. They can get a free ebook. Are you interested in getting a free ebook on your health? Click this link. When they get there, they will see that they need to choose which solution they need before they can click ebook. Once they are doing that, back up, you have their leads. So it's about how you harness different social media to ensure you can get. There are plenty of videos that are on YouTube. There are videos that we have done with this business that will be going online as well. We'll still spend some more time to shed more light on it and create content for it. But understand that which training did Rita attend on it? You start out. By the time you see 10 leads, you are encouraged to okay, and then you fine tune, and before you know what, you become harmed to be able to train others as well. The tool was created as a way of ensuring that we can generate leads. And once you can generate leads, now about how you follow up and how you close in on them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's a good place to draw the curtain on today's meeting. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, sir. At the beginning of the one, asked you a question about trade partnership.
Trade partner. Okay, so if you are interested in trade partner, there's a group you need to join on WhatsApp from stockists. And the person you speak with, Bookie, please, you can rise for recognition. Look at her. You need to see her. Is it there you want to use or downstairs? Why? Well, I'm about to close. Is it there or downstairs? Go and read downstairs. Downstairs there. You have 2 minutes. You have 1 minute 30 seconds. They are trying to set up where we will take our pictures today. I want us to take pictures. So it's supposed to be the background for where we take our pictures. So I was saying something here. So about the trade partnership, see Bookie. How will trade partners work? Very simple. Trade partners are going to be limited in number. It means, for example, like a city like Ibadan, we cannot have more than maybe 4. Lagos, we cannot have more than 10. Port Harcourt, we cannot have more than 4. It will be limited. And the idea is to ensure that we have each trade partner must be separated by at least 30 minutes commuting distance. And trade partners are like representative offices for the company where people can go and pick their stockist parts, where people can go and pick their products, and where trainings and seminars are going on to reach people within their communities. So a trade partner is somebody who says, I don't only want to be a stockist, I actually want to. We have played around it with different things, but I think we have finally gotten it correctly now in a way that will be interesting. They can actually get to share in revenue every month based on the turnover that they drive via their trade partners. And I think one of the things that is going to make it very simple and easy as well is the fact that, so there are 2 things we're doing. One, all the people that got the national identity number arrangement, they are very easy right to trade partnership because they're going to be generating traffic in their offices anyway, and they can do that. We have a few people that got national identity that are not trade partners, they are not stockists. We intend to assign internet stockists to use their location to get things driven as well. But the idea behind trade partners is you have an office that you can brand, you have access to the products, you have a trade partner pack, we brand it for you, you pay for a trade partner pack, you sign a contract, you put down what allows us to be able to give you products on credit, you run your business, the target is to do a particular volume, minimum every month, and then you earn for doing that. So, but for more details, just see Bookie. It's not general information, it's stockists who want to upgrade to it. And if you give a form to fill to move into the group for trade partners, and then they'll be shared what they can do. It's not unlimited. So once we clock the numbers, Lagos is out. Once we clock the numbers, each city is out. And that's how it's going to go on. Stockists can be unlimited, trade partners are limited. So we'll have one in Isheri, one in Ikorodu, one in Aeropaja, one in VI, one, like that. Okay, I think they've gone downstairs now. What's that? So, any other questions before we close? Any other questions in the house? Anybody wants to ask anything? Any other questions? Okay.
I have a question. Yes, please. The question I had yesterday has to do with the solution packs. Is the company also going to provide delivery outside Nigeria, like somewhere where we have a depot in the UK? Would the company provide delivery from the depot to?
Yeah, I think
it's a question.
It's a good question. I think so. Like, I think the price for UK, for example, I think we came to about £150. I'm not sure. I think it was about £150.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we'll work it out. If it's £150 and it needs to go with courier, we'll do that as well. So we'll determine a price that will ensure that courier can do it as well. I know that we need to find, so courier in the UK, how much does it cost to move something of 6 kg, 7 kg? Okay, this is £160. Okay, so how much does it cost to move 7 kg? We know that amount, we can make sure that it's inculcated and then it can work.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll talk to her. Thank you.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Hello. Hi. Can we look at our commitment sheets very quickly and document the things that we will begin to do and sign it and say, based on the things I've learned, this is what I'm going to do ongoing. We'll have an opportunity to measure in another 2.5 months. By May 24, we will measure. Ladies and gentlemen, if we will become finally free, it will be about making progress regularly. It will be about making progress regularly. And you know, some of these things are not new as well. We have seen them before. I've seen in the Avenues to Wealth where we were driving the products we were driving before. I know people that used to earn 3 million naira every month without really doing much about it. I've had people that used to earn more than that as well. 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million. And it's not even this structure. This structure allows you to be able to earn almost anything per month if you have built to that level. So, and it always looks tough from the beginning. So I remember the first set of people that became 1 star, we gave them oven as extra gift to say 1 star. 1 star was like heaven. Are we together? Now, how easy is 1 star? You can achieve 1 star without even being serious in the business. 2 star, cheap. 3 star is where it begins to look like I need to pay attention to my downlines. There's a level you need as well where it becomes autopilot. Are we together? When you have trained your team to do, until you have a team that is still training their team, you don't have a team more. Until you have team members that are organizing training for their own team members, you don't have a team yet. So let's build our teams, let's expand our business, and when we are reviewing in 3 months' time, 2.5 months' time, let's have broken records. Who is going to achieve a rank change before the next meeting? If you're going to achieve a rank change before the next meeting, say yes. I'm going to
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Let's achieve rank change. And if you're going to do 2 rank changes in this year, let's achieve rank change. We can sign you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you downstairs in our jerseys.
Yeah.
You don't have a jersey, please get your jersey. Let's take pictures online as well. Let me snap everybody who is online. Please turn on your camera. Turn on your camera so that we can snap the picture online. You have to groups. Turn on your camera. Turn it on. After two say cheese. Turn on your camera. Magdalene Play. Esther Okore. Doesn't label. Infinite Thought. Turn on your camera. Say cheese. 1, 2. Turn on your camera. Snap picture on Zoom. Maybe they open the camera and they went to book lunch. Yeah. Oh yeah, smile for the camera. Let me eliminate people that don't have their camera. The ways to eliminate people that don't have their camera. We are showing only the proper faces. 1 second.
Yes, so. Did you get us from Abuja?
Yes, so. Okay, after the count of 2, I'm going to snap 1. Okay, after the count of 2, I'm going to snap. Camera on. Good. Camera on. Camera on.
I won't do so.
Okay, I can see Monaco too. Wait, oh. We're going to start Monaco alone, no. We see you. Yeah. Clap for Monaco.
Yeah.
Abuja, I can see Abuja. Oh.
Yes, oh.
Let's stop Abuja.
Yes, oh, we are here.
Yes. Who else is here? Oh? We have UK here as well.
Yes, so
we have UK here. We have Abeokuta here. We have Osogbo here.
All right. Thank you, CM.
UK.
What are you?
Which other country do we have here? Okay, well, everybody. We'll go and take our own picture downstairs. Okay, everybody. We're going to wind down with some music. We'll go and take our own picture. So what, everybody? Let's go and build our business. Let's take it to the next level. Have you seen Sam? Have you seen Sam?